Well, things were going great until they weren't. Something happened at the bend site and it burnt all the legs off, or all the belts off the motor on top of the leg. And so we've been sitting here for half an hour wondering if they're gonna get it going again, and it's 8 o'clock at night and we just finally called it. Here's what it looks like when the pit line gets backed up. All the trucks are just lined up, loaded, ready to be dumped. Morning! Morning, we're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Are you? You gonna have a good day? How about you? Attitude check? All right, it's time once again, 50-hour grease interval. Time to grease combines. This header is a daily grease. That's one thing I do not prefer about this head. I love everything else about it, but these need to be greased daily. It ain't bad, but it's just one more step we got to do in the morning. So grease on the back side of that, and then every 50 hours combines need to be greased, rear axles, a couple of adjusting slip clutches and stuff, so on and so forth. Check chain tensions. It's good to get really dusty right away in the morning, then climb in the cab and work dirty all day. Look at that. But it's better to do it in here when it's nice than out in the field, because it's 20 degrees this morning and nobody wants to be outside. Come on. Can't do this one-handed, guys. Nope. In this tractor, I'm hoping we can make it through the season without an oil change. We change them every winter so that they're ready to go for 500 hours of use. Unfortunately, you're gonna have a big year, aren't you? You're gonna get more than 500 on you. I'm thinking this one's gonna push out probably more like 600, 650 this year, which is what it is, but man, the depreciation goes quick. But with that being said, she's old enough now, high enough hour that it's probably hit the bottom of the depreciation schedule for the most part. It's the brand new stuff that gets to be really expensive when you put a ton of hours on per year. So one thing I was noticing about this Geringhof that I'm really amazed about, so we've done, what have I done? Maybe 1,200 acres through this head, and these chopping blades they look like they're brand new. Let's look at the deer. I noticed that the deers were wearing excessively worse. A lot more dull. Yeah, look at this. Look at how rounded off that is. That's what it's supposed to look like right here. And it's round and dull. And they're all like that. So I don't know if Geringhof steel is better, or if it's the way that, I don't know. It's just something that I noticed, that realistically, if we were done right now, I don't know if those would need to be flipped. Where these, I would definitely be flipping them for next year. Where's Brody?
He snapped our group.
What's he doing?
So he didn't set his alarm.
Oh, how convenient on the day that I get to grease everything. Look at me! Brody? Well, that ain't Brody, that's James.
Brody.
You've been in the house with Grandma eating breakfast bake.
Yep.
And look at me.
Holy cows. Sucks to be the owner some days.
You look just like me. You know, we have a pit to work on trucks. What's the problem?
Look at me.
I don't know, she's got to shake again. Oh no. Truck maintenance. Look at you. This violates every rule that you've ever had. This is why we built the pit.
What do you do?
Your glasses are so dirty, can you even see anything?
Oh, Chad. Oh, good morning. These are clean. You should see at the end of the day.
Oh my. Are you ready? I got my caramel roll and mellow yellow.
That looks fantastic.
So I'll be ready for the cornfield when we get there.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's go! An hour and 20 minutes behind schedule due to greasing by myself because Brody overslept. Which, it happens. I did it yesterday. And then some issues with a grain cart. I think we got a bad wiring harness, so I found a bunch of rub-throughs. We fixed some wires. Hopefully that fixes the issue, at least enough to run.
I forgot to clean my camera.
His reverse camera. They're nice for about an hour, and then there's dust over them because they're in the rear of the combine. Cheers, boys. To a wonderful day of harvest. And a safe day. Oh boy, just reset the service interval so it alarms you when you need to do service. And we reset it last year when we changed oils and everything. We've got 241 hours on this machine, which is a lease machine for, I believe it's a 300-hour lease. Jeez, we need to slow down. Big culvert replacement. Whee! Anyways, it's a 300-hour lease on Air Force One, actually. And next year is our last year of the lease. So we need to start thinking about what we're going to do if we're going to buy out the lease. Honestly, with what the price of new equipment has done, buying out this lease might be something we need to consider doing. With that being said, we leased this machine to kind of force ourselves into trading machines, just because we were sick of running high-hour stuff. So we kind of, and the major expensive breakdowns, so we kind of, that's why we leased it. Along with it was a better payment schedule. But now I don't know. I know if we buy it out, we'll run it till she's high-houred, and we'll be in the same boat as the 9870s. So we're doing one of Eric's fields today, and we did, oh boy, maybe 60 acres on that side of the ditch. And that ran pretty good, pretty dang good actually. So where we're combining right now on the other side of the ditch, and I did do some on that side too. I sulfured a lot this spring. If you guys remember when I was running the sulfured, oh, there's a deer. The deer just jumped out of the field. Nice big one. And I'm just like, this is not what you want to do. And I really didn't have very high hopes for the areas I was sulfuring. Actually, put on some good corn. Like, you'd swear I wasn't out in the conditions that I was. Like, I can't believe it. I really can't. That little tool is impressive. Just open that ground up, dry it out, so when the field cultivators got to the field, it was actually fit. We can grow 200 plus bushel corn in those areas this year, and I thought for sure it was going to be like the 3 foot tall 100 bushel corn, but actually it's pretty dang good. I can't believe it. Cannot believe what this year's turned into. We're actually surprised. We are down on yield, no doubt about it, but from what we were expecting to what we're getting, definitely surprised, pleasantly surprised. Oh look, I'm full again. Time to do the switcheroo. Better pull over, let Brody go by. So now what I just did is I'm lead combine currently.
Is there a truck up by the hog barn yet?
I cut over 2 rows from where I'm sitting. Brody's gonna come up right here and blast by me. I'm backing up now, checking my mirrors so I don't back into anybody, but they know the routine to stay back when we're switching positions. And he backs up, takes where I'm at, and away we go, and I can unload on the go. And and we lose maybe 30 seconds here, and we can keep on moving. And just like that, Brody's lead again. Which really don't matter who's leading, because we've had to do this switch. This is the second time on this headland. Just kind of go around the field once doing this, then we go around the other way where our unload augers are out, and then it's just smooth sailing. The grain cart operators can just jump from one to the other. Brody ain't gonna like this. He ain't gonna like it. Look at that, I gave him one row to work with. Oh, as long as there's one row, you ain't gonna hit. I don't like to see stuff that close, but it was the situation I was given here. All right, Eric, I'm loaded up again.
Well, hello there. Back again. So, today is the day that I am going up top to check out the new bend, see what level we're at. I think we're going to be right about full, so let's go. I could sit and watch that all day long. Well, I thought I'd come over here and show you exactly what I get to do now. I just have to walk up this here spiral staircase that was on our original grain bin, then go all the way to the top, walk up to the peak, walk back down to the roof, to the landing over there, up a few stairs to the top of the new bin, and I'm gold. You can take a walk with me if you'd like. You don't get scared if I hang you over to the side, do you? Do you? Okay, at this point is usually where I start slowing down a little bit for some reason. Feeling the burn in the thighs. Oh yeah, good place to stop and view the carnage from this summer storm. That's where the spout, that spout there, poked a hole through there and then laid across, crushing the whole roof. So they're coming to repair that shortly. I gotta, yeah, hang tight. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, then it landed the other end. The whole pipe laid across there, and the other end hit the other bend roof over there, denting that end. They're actually coming out to fix that here in a couple of weeks. That'll be kind of fun to see how they do that. So originally they were not going to fix it until this winter. Well, things are working out in our favor. They're going to come back and do it now. So we're gonna put corn in there tonight, start filling it. And then they're gonna stand on the corn inside, nice and safe, and replace the roof sheets that are damaged. Okay, my thighs are still shaking, but we'll continue on. Nice and slow. Yeah, you'd be in a world of hurt. I'm sure this is sturdy, right? Of course it is. Okay, close your eyes now. I got the fan on and it's gonna give you a face full, more than likely. Are you steaming up like my glasses are? Let me look at you. Oh, you're doing good. We're going in, or you guys are. Could you see anything? We're one ring down, so each ring holds 9,400 bushel. I'm gonna go back down, do the numbers, see what the dryers are dumping at, divide that out. That'll tell me approximately how long I have before I get to come back up here. We usually have what they call level alerts on the grain bins. There's none around here to look at. They did not get put on yet, just because of the way this year was. So they're just little flippers that when the corn pushes up against them, they'll turn a different color. You can also get them with a sensor on to turn a light on in a building or wherever you want to monitor. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, right in the sun. But anyway, it'd have been nice to have the level alerts on, but not this time. Next year. Here, we're gonna go up the new stairway. Here we go. I suppose that'll lay there for a year or two. We'll haul that away. Leftover clay. Anybody want any? So, the bin over there farthest away from us, 150,000. We call that Chet's bin. That was filled up here a week ago. The next one to it, 180,000. That's full. We're working on this one. The new 200,000 is going to be full here in the next hour and a half, 2 hours. Gives us a few more bins. Actually, only 2 more bins that we got left. And well, we aren't going to get them all full just because of the season that we had with the conditions of planting, but we're doing better than we had thought we were going to be doing. Now, did you see where I started? Yeah, right there. Now I got to go all the way back down. One load at a time. Pretty much will take all summer to haul it all back to town or haul it to town. There's that sun again. Sorry, guys. Well, I made it back down to the first stairway. Now we got to go back down. If you're wondering, our new wet bin, we are not going to be able to utilize that for storage this year, just because of, once again, the short crop, or the not as well of a crop as we had hoped, but still we done very well with the planting conditions that we had to deal with this spring. It's definitely hurt us on yield, but it's better than we ever dreamt, so blessings being given. Made it. Should we go say hi to Jimmy? Brother-in-law to my youngest brother who's running grain cart. I'll show you. I'll show you him. He might get shy. We'll sneak up on him, make it better yet. You want to say hi, Jimmy?
Hey, how's it going?
There you go.
Just a little unloading corn.
Yeah. Looking good. Oh, he done pretty good at that. I thought I was going to get him all nervous. He must be a, what is it called? He must be one of them veterans. Oh, I can't let you see my hair. Well, I went and got myself all dirty up there. You guys did really well, though. Can't believe it. Why do I get all dirty? I'm always the one working, you know. Hey, you like my new hat? Yeah, I thought I'd wear it special for the, well, that's funny. I enjoy stuff like that. It's all about, well, I don't know. Those of you that know, well, you know. Some don't like that, seeing stuff like that, but that's good on those. I like it. So we're harvesting Eric's corn today, another field of his, coming in 18%. The LP is disappearing, and the dryers are doing good today. Had a little issue with Mr. East here. He had a problem yesterday. I think it's a solenoid and a gas valve not wanting to open up. But otherwise, the grain shack here is doing what it's doing in the middle of the day. It's reaching its optimum temperature. And I was thinking about turning on Mr. Air Conditioner shortly, but we'll see. Once the sun goes down, it cools down, and then it feels nice in here. But well, it's that time to switch bends. I just turned the distributor over to bin 21. Noting bin 21. We don't want no mistakes like, well, that one time. Huh! It's working! There we go! Now to shut the roof augers off, get everything the way it's supposed to be. Another truck. Well, I'm out to take over for the grain cart again. But we've got a traffic jam. Okay, we're all stuck in a corner again. Removing the end rows or headlands. Oh, there you guys are. It's a little time consuming, but a lot better than it used to be from what I remember. Yeah, 2 rows at a time. John Deere 55. I think I've told you all them stories, but this is a lot faster. I'm sure you guys can't see that far. It's actually closer. These cameras are kind of weird that way. They make everything look so far away. Well, anyway, should we talk about the color of tractors? I'm a little frightened to bring it up because I know everybody is so sensitive. It's just ridiculous. It's like offending and all that. The people are so delicate. It's like a bunch of little flowers where you can't speak too badly about stuff. But okay, I'll stop mumbling. But I'll tell you, these red ones, don't be afraid to buy one. The green ones, I like it. But the red ones, they might have it. Proven. This ain't a sales pitch. I'm just telling you what I've experienced. There are a few options that the red ones have. I think I've touched on that with the skip shifting. You can get out of the gate like a race car. At John Deere, yeah, I know I've talked to you guys about this. I don't want to beat it. You know, that, is it an animal? Yeah. The dead horse, the dead dog, the sleeping dog, something like that. Well, anyway, I was just going to let you know that no matter what color you like, it's hard to beat the red one. I'm just saying. Sorry, you green guys. Oh, the green guys are good too, though.
Well, things were going great until they weren't. Something happened at the bend site and it burnt all the legs off, or all the belts off the motor on top of the leg. And so we've been sitting here for a half an hour wondering if they're going to get it going again, and it's 8 o'clock at night, and we just finally called it to pack up, fuel up, get ready for a big day tomorrow, hopefully help them. Well, actually, hopefully they got it fixed by the time we're home, but we'll probably end up helping clean the leg out, and hopefully nothing is damaged. Sounds like they just got it fired up, which is good. Sounds like the last time they plugged it, a belt must have fell off, so we've been running on 2 instead of 3 belts, and either they burnt off because well, obviously it's designed to have 3 belts, not 2. So the belts either burnt or broke or fell off. Long story short, when that happens, the leg stops turning and it plugs up everything downstream of it. So they got the leg going at least. That's a good thing. So Dad is currently up on top of the leg up there. Here's what it looks like when the pit line gets backed up. All the trucks are just lined up, loaded, ready to be dumped. 4 deep, waiting to be dumped. Oh look, another load of LP is here. If I'm not mistaken, this is the 3rd load, or 3rd transport Ooh, nice truck. Nice truck. Hello. His stick shifter was up by the ceiling. Everything went drastically downhill after you left the field. You're so lucky you were in your own little world in your fertilizer industry.
I know, I was telling Katie I get in the cab and I just shut off the two-way radio and I do my thing. And I don't have to listen or worry, or if someone really needs me, they'll call.
It's the mustache for me.
Ain't it nice? You know how long this took?
He's got the creeper mustache.
No, I don't try out on things I know I'll lose. That's why I look so good.